Hello and welcome to the Wilkes Journal-Patriot's High School Sports Rundown presented by Cooks and produced by River Street Productions. I'm Assistant Sports Editor Brandon Moree.
And I'm Sports Editor Zach Colburn.
And last week, the Mountain Valley Athletic Conference turned things up a notch as they came back from their holiday break. The Blackhawks and Eagles kicked off the new year by renewing their crosstown rivalry on Tuesday night. In the girls' game, Wilkes Central forced the Blackhawks into nearly 30 turnovers and as a result earned a 65-32 win. Brooke Bentley led all scorers with 16, and Kaylee McNeil posted a double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Jade Duncan also had a solid outing as she scored 5 points, had 5 blocks, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. For the Blackhawks, Elizabeth Huffman led the team with 12 points, and Michaela Bumgarner added 9. The Eagles held the Blackhawks' leading scorer, Gigi Gilbert, to just 4 points. In the boys' game, West Wilkes opened the game with a 21-6 run, and the Eagles were never able to recover as the Blackhawks knocked off Wilkes Central 77-60. Alex Greer had a monster game as he filled it up with 38 points and 12 rebounds. Jesse Brown and Cole Scalo each added 7 points, and Dante McPherson, who started at point guard, chipped in 6. The Blackhawks closed out the game with a 15-3 run in the fourth quarter. Noah Johnson had a team-high 15 points for the Eagles.
The Cardinals were also at home Tuesday when they hosted Starmount and split the varsity doubleheader as the girls won and the boys lost. On Friday night, East Wilkes was at home again as the Huskies from Ashe County were in town. In the girls' game, the Cardinals took care of Ashe County 66-34 behind a strong first quarter surge. The Cardinals hit 4 3-pointers in the first quarter and 6 in the first half on the way to a 27-point halftime lead. Senior Chelsea Edwards led all scorers with 16 points and was one of 4 East Wilkes players in double figures. Alexis Pardue scored 14 points, Tess Jolly had 12, and Lauren Johnson added 11. In the boys' game, the Cardinals nearly rallied from a 17-point deficit with 4 minutes to play, but the comeback fell short as the Huskies earned a 79-72 win. East Wilkes drew as close as 3 points with just over a minute left in the game, but could not get any closer. Ashe County's Malachi Poe led all scorers with 29 points, Judd Price added 12, and Dante Schuer had 10. Andrew Nance led East Wilkes with a season-high 22 points. Joa Logan added 16 points, and Cameron Bryan and Sharif Ray each had 12.
The Eagles were back at home on Friday night as they hosted Allegheny and split that varsity doubleheader. In the girls' game, a stingy defense and a balanced offensive attack made the difference Friday night in Moravian Falls as the Wilkes Central Eagles beat Allegheny 61-39 in a Mountain Valley Athletic Conference game. The Eagles jumped ahead in the second quarter on the strength of a 22-3 run. Offensively, 3 players reached double digits for Wilkes Central, led by 12 from Madeline Morrison off the bench. Cameron Gibbs and Kaylee McNeil added 11 points respectively, and 8 of the 10 Eagles players scored in the game. In the boys' game, led by a trio of double-digit scorers, the Allegheny Trojans moved to 2-2 in the conference by taking care of Wilkes Central 54-42. Zach Shoemate paced the Eagles with 13 points on 5 of 10 shooting from the floor. He also picked up 5 rebounds and 3 steals. Zach Welburn chipped in 10 points as he made 3 of his 5 3-point attempts.
In wrestling action last week, West Wilkes took care of both Wilkes Central and Starmount, and North Wilkes beat Ashe County but fell to Elkin. This week, North Wilkes and West Wilkes are squaring off in basketball and wrestling on Tuesday, and then on Friday, rivals East Wilkes and Elkin are set to do battle on the hardwood in Rondo while North Wilkes will host Starmount. Wilkes Central's wrestling team is hosting both Starmount and Ashe County this week.
We're still looking for a winner in our question of the week, so if you think you know the answer, find us on Facebook or Twitter or send us an email. Correct answers will be submitted into a drawing for a prize from one of our sponsors. Here's this week's question. The West Wilkes boys have beaten Wilkes Central 3 out of the last 4 times they've played. Before then, when was the last time that the Blackhawks beat the Eagles? Here's a hint. You can find the answer in the story we ran about last week's game. As always, be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WJP_sports. And while you're at it, go ahead and like us on Facebook too. I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Cooks and the Dispensary, for their support this year. This has been the Wilkes Journal-Patriot's High School Sports Rundown presented by Cooks. Thank you for watching.